Okay, what's up, guys? This is Marc Augustine here, and in this video, we're simply going to give you an update on the account that we are drop shipping in for you guys to learn how to drop ship on eBay. And we're setting up a tracker. So like the video, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, which I know a lot of you guys are, my name is Marc Augustine. I've drop shipped on 4 different platforms over the past over 10 years and sold over $20 million. And right now we're drop shipping on eBay. Sam, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So my name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 6 years, and as always, just happy to be here, man.
Yeah, so Sammy, you take away this video.
Yeah, dude. So basically, like so right now we're on day 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're just starting day 11, right? 6:41 a.m. over here. So you gotta wake up early to make sure these things happen. But so the beginning of day 11, there's no sales, and we can see in the last 31 days, because this account is only 11 days old, we did $3,346 in revenue. So revenue, just so everybody's clear, it does not mean profit. It just means the total amount of sales that we got onto the account. And so if we go ahead and we look at our data sheet, our profit sheet, because I think that's what everybody wants to see, right? We go ahead, we type the eBay price, and then the cost of goods, and then we write down the tax, and then we subtract these two together, and we get a profit. So what we can see is our profit so far. It says 600, but it's not 600. Like, I'll tell you why. Right? We didn't make $600 in the last 11 days. We made a lot more, because if we go to our orders, you will see that we have 32 items that haven't been ordered yet.
Yeah,
And
they haven't been shipped yet.
Yeah, they haven't been shipped, or we didn't even order them from Amazon, right? The reason why is because, like, I think it's around $600 or $700 more that we have to do in orders, which is gonna bump our profit up to around $7 to $800, maybe a little more. I don't know. Like, we'll find out once we do
we'll
it.
find out what is it.
Yeah, but just to give you an FYI for everybody watching, it's not 600. We still have a whole bunch of orders left to do. And then once we do them, we're gonna be able to go ahead and give you a more accurate number. We'll find the exact number by day 30. So just a few updates that I wanted to speak about. I mentioned these things like briefly in a previous video, right? But as you can see that these items, if you can see that one of the buyers, they went ahead and bought 3 of them. So this one item, this syringe, right? They bought 3 of them. And the reason why they were able to buy 3 was because, remember, whenever I list an item, I only put one quantity. But as soon as it sells, I go ahead and increase the quantity to 3. Right? Oh, by the way, so I think this one we need to increase the quantity. So let's do that. So if I go to my active listings, let's go to my active listings. I'm just gonna search the item number. I grab the item number at the top, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab the item number right over here and put it in, and then there you go. And you know what? Just to make this easier for next time, I'm just gonna go bookmark this tab. Where did I bookmark it? Let me do it from here. Right over here. So this is the item number eBay page, right? So now if I want to go ahead and increase my quantity, I can just go ahead and put it to 3, and there you go, done. So the one other trick that I would do is, like, let's say that we go to a different item, like let's say over here. Like, these items, they're out of stock right now because we just sold them, right? The quantity is going to be 0. So what I can do is I can just grab the item number from the top, right? I can go ahead and open up a new tab, our new bookmark, item number eBay. See at the URL at the top. All you have to do is just double click the numbers right here. Double click the number, and then press Control V. Enter, and there you go. We find the item right over here, and we can put the quantity. Just so that way, like, it just makes things very fast, very easy, because we are bookmarking everything. Because the whole point of automation and tools that I do is just to go ahead and make your life easy. So you want to make sure, like, whatever you're doing it as easy as possible, right? So another thing that I want to show you guys is, let's go ahead and look at one of our sales that, you know, sold multiple times, right? So this one, oh, beautiful. This item right over here, we can see that this item, the buyer only bought one of them for 13.10. However, it says over here that we sold it 2 times. So that means that, you know, if you remember, we just started a new account and we're getting multiple buyers for the same item, right? So that means that you want to make sure that your quantity is 3 and above, right? These things are selling one after the other. So don't like make a mistake for that, yeah? So the main thing that I'm trying to get at with that is look at this item over here. I think we showed we got a sale on this in the other video, but somebody bought 2 of them. And so now we have a total amount of sales is 3. Let's go ahead and increase the quantity because we know like people are buying 2 together. I don't know why it says 1. Like I think one of my teammates, they went ahead and just put the quantity to, oh, yeah, weird. Oh, no. I have to change the item number. Yeah, so well, basically what that means is that, you know, people are buying more than one. So you wanna, the reason we only put one quantity initially is because what happens is if you put more than one quantity, right, what happens is your total dollar amount on your eBay account, right, it keeps increasing like way too quickly. Like see this number, if you go ahead and if I put a quantity of like 1,000 of that item, right, it's gonna be like 1,000 times $30. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna add $30,000 into this total, my limit, right? So to prevent my total dollar limit from being used up too quickly, I go ahead and put one quantity, and if it sells, I put 3. So, and also like here's the one thing to understand as well is whenever you sell an item on eBay, right? What happens is, you know, that item becomes 10 times more likely to sell again because eBay already trusts that this item like it works. You know, if somebody left a positive feedback, right? They know that this is a good item. The user had a good buying experience, right? It shows that somebody went to the listing, they clicked it, they viewed it, they went ahead and purchased it because they were confident. So eBay uses that data and they know that it's a converting listing, so they go ahead and show it to even more people, right? So just understand that eBay is trying to make money. Like their whole purpose in all of this is to make money. So what that means is if you go ahead and you're able to sell something to one customer, your listing has a high conversion rate, they know that they want to show this to even more people because it's going to sell to them and they're going to make more money behind the scenes with the fees. So yeah, just make sure that you like whenever you list an item, just know that you always keep the item in stock, like you add more quantity. And secondly, you know, you just have to understand that this business, once again, it grows parabolically. Right now, we in just 11 days, we got 97 items sold, right? So, and then, but these items that sold are going to continue to keep selling for, for time to come. Like, I believe I saw this sale in a different video. Oh, no, not this one. But yeah, we have to increase the quantity for these ones. I'm not going to do it in this video because it's kind of like just monotonous stuff where we just keep repeating we just keep repeating everything. But let me see if this one is, if we put this one in stock. So okay, yeah. Okay, and so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna introduce the tracker, and what the tracker is gonna do is we're gonna have we have a whole bunch of items over here that have went out of stock, and if I go ahead and I keep like opening them up, like let's say I got like 1,000 orders in a day, hypothetically, right? It's gonna take me way too much time to go ahead and add quantity back to these listings one by one. You know what I mean? So if I go ahead and open these one by one, right? This one I need to add stock. If I keep doing this over and over, it's going to take me way too long. So how do we solve this problem? Let's go ahead and open up the tracker. First, I guess we're just going to have to download it. So let's go to the website and go to downloads, tracker. And by the way, guys, you know, we have tutorials on how to set up everything over here. You don't need to, don't take this video as a tutorial. It's really not, yeah? So I opened up the tracker, and this tracker, what it's gonna do is gonna go ahead and let me track unlimited items, right? So what that means is like as many times as I want, you know, it can go ahead and let me track items onto my eBay account. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install it. By the way, this whole step, I'm not explaining it. It's in the videos. You can go ahead and like get a complete understanding from that. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up.
And we had a question about a comment about how to be part of the Ecom Sniper group. Simply sign up, go to ecomsniper.io and simply sign up for one of the products. We have the sniper package, the ultimate package, and well, the course will be available pretty soon.
Yeah, you can just go make an account on the website and literally just press download, right? And press download the eBay lister and watch the tutorial.
Yeah.
It's literally that simple, right? So once again, like make an account, go to downloads, download the eBay lister, and then go to the tutorial. The tutorial is going to go ahead and show you how to install to set up your eBay account and set up the eBay Sniper. Right? eBay Sniper is our listing software. It's this thing right over here, yeah? Which I'm going to go ahead and turn off right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and I'm just going to show you guys the tracker. So the tracker, let's go ahead and open it up. I'm going to pin it. And let me go ahead and log into my account. Okay, cool. There we go. I logged into my account, and then let's go ahead and close all these things, and then I'll show you how the tracker works, yeah? So once again, I'm not going to go into complete detail. I'm just going to go ahead and give you like the brief overview, right? So you don't need to worry about these things. Just leave it as default. So it doesn't matter. And then what this does is it just goes ahead and makes sure that our markup percentage was 65%. So I'm gonna put it at 65%, and I like to keep my items ending at different. I'm gonna keep it at 0.79. The reason why is because I actually went to a Walmart store recently, and I found that they were selling like this Fortnite gift card, and they were ending the price with 0.79. I know that they spent millions of dollars in marketing, so I trust them. So I went ahead and ending my prices with 0.79. They're like, they cater to different generations or whatever. So
yeah,
like I'm sure we can have a conversation about it, but you know, like these big corporate conglomerates, they don't do anything for no random reason, right? They didn't put 0.84, they put 0.79 for a reason, right? And I just trust them, so I'm gonna go with it, right? And it's been working for us. And maybe you guys can play around, find a better, like all these pricing strategies is all psychology, right? In the end of the day. Anyways, so we enable the stock monitor, we enable the price monitor. I put this one FBA items only. It means that like I only like to sell items that are fulfilled by Amazon, right? So that means that the item is actually located in Amazon's warehouse. So my tracker is gonna make sure that it checks the price, that make sure it's 65% or above, like exactly 65% or give or take a price variation of 2. It's gonna go ahead and monitor the price, monitor the stock. I'm gonna enable this, and then if it's out of stock, like let's say we get a sale and it's out of stock, right? Then it's gonna go ahead and make the quantity 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and press first launch, and then we can kind of like watch it together, and then you can kind of see like the overview of what's going on, you know. So that what it does is just goes ahead and opens up the Amazon tab, and it's gonna if everything checks out, if it's green, it shows that you know it's good to go and moves on to the next item. It says in stock. It doesn't change the price because you can see all the information. The Amazon price is $26.99. Our markup is 65. Markup price is 44. By the way, see this? 39.79. It changed the price because it's showing that the Amazon price is $23.99. So if you go ahead and click it, you can see that the Amazon price is $23.99. And it went ahead and because Amazon goes ahead and changes their prices sometimes, yeah. So we want to make sure that our prices are always up to date, so we're always making the right amount. Because sometimes what happens is like we don't really have to worry about the price too much, to be honest with you, because we're marking up the price by so high, 65%. Like even if the price goes down by a couple dollars or whatever, it's not really gonna change anything for us. You know what I mean? Do you get that, Mark?
yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm seeing that it's changing a lot of your prices from 97 to 79 because you.
Did we put it? No, it's not. That's not the reason why. I think that it changed it to 79, and that one was because it was actually like the price variation was much higher than $2. So like
Okay.
let's say the Amazon price was like 110, and then we made it, and then we went ahead and we listed it at 100, and then the price right now on our eBay account, it shows 105. Now it's gonna change.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it just like puts whatever ending that you want. Actually, the funny thing is this ending, we had a customer, right? Well, one of our clients, right? The early ultimate users, he was telling me that he wanted the price ending at a certain number because I had it set before at just 0.99 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, no, I really like the adding change to it. So we added this feature. So you guys can go ahead and like put whatever price change you want just to give you that confidence, yeah? And so yeah, let's watch it for a little longer, and then we can kind of um like just know if the item is out of stock, right? It's just gonna go ahead and like take it and make it down to zero. I think the biggest benefit of this tracker is it runs on your computer, right? So you have complete control. That means you're also completely responsible. You know what I mean? Like you cannot come back to us and be like, "Oh, like what's happening? We're out of stock." Then you should have tracked your items. You know what I mean? Like we're giving you the tool. You're supposed to run it. Like we're giving you the tools of war, right? And the biggest benefit, the biggest absolute benefit is you get to see it working live. You know what I mean? You have the confidence and the faith, knowing that whatever is happening, right? You have like complete control. Like, look at this one. This is ridiculous, right? This one marked it up to
Yeah.
115. So it's $70 markup times 65. I'm pretty sure this is the number because I think it's just simple math, yeah. Because one times 1.65. So well, the biggest benefit once again is, let's say you list 10,000 items, right? You can go ahead and track all of them for free. You know what I mean? You list 20,000 items, 30,000, 100,000 items. You get to go ahead and monitor the price and the stock for free at all times. That's a very big benefit. You know, not many people like have that ability, because if you look at some of the other software companies, they go ahead and they just for like 4,000 listings, they charge you like $400, $500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very
So this is
expensive.
going through, so this, the tracker is going through every single listing.
Every single listing, yeah. It'll just go through one by one, and then it'll go to the next page. And then once it's done, you know what it'll do again? It'll start over.
Okay.
So yeah, you have like you just let it run 24/7. The reason why we're starting to do that is because we know it's a brand new account. We started to see some problems with, like, with the price and the stock and stuff, right? So that's why we're just introducing the tracker now. Like, guys, if you're starting this business, you should only be introducing the tracker at like around the 10th day as well. There's no need to start in the first day, because you can have some confidence knowing that, the first week or so, you're not going to run into any pricing or anything issue. Usually these issues come like a month later. You know what I mean? Maybe like 2 weeks later, or within 1 week
And
later.
then would you suggest that the tracker stays open on a separate tab?
100%. Like, you know
Uh,
what? We actually, I don't open the tracker on this browser. I open up a separate browser, but like the entire tutorial, if you guys are gonna install the tracker, I would recommend you just watch the tutorial on Ecom Sniper on over there, because over there we show that how to go ahead and install a separate browser that's not gonna bother you while you're using the tracker. Because when you're using the tracker, you shouldn't be using this browser for anything else, right? But then if you want to go ahead and like continue to like browse and stuff, like we have options like readily available for you for that, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it's a good question. So let me just go ahead and pause this for now, and then we can kind of like I'm gonna run this after the website is done, and then I mean after the video is done, and we can just go ahead and talk about um like just one more thing. I believe that um I believe we should just look at the impressions that we saw on the account, because I think that is like one important thing that we should
Did
be
that
looking at.
item just sold while we're on the video?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so,
no.
because still zero over here.
Okay.
People are still waking up, I'll be surprised. maybe like the only thing we'll sell right now would probably be like coffee or something. Yeah, so this is one thing that we should look at. Our conversion rate is 1.2%, right? Our total listing impressions, right? This means that how many times our item like grazed the eyes of a user in some way. So that
Right.
means like let's say you're searching the search results and you're just scrolling and you see the item, like just passively, that's an impression, right? But the click-through rate is like when those impressions they stop, somebody stops and they actually like click it. So our conversion rate is 3%, 0.3%. And then our listing page views is 8,331. So that means from that 0.3%, people went ahead and like they clicked it, and we got a total amount of people that is 8,331 that actually landed on the page. And then 1.2% of those people actually purchased something, which in my opinion, yeah, it might seem low to you, but we're doing things in scale. So really, like in the end of the day, like if you wanna sell anything, you just gotta scale it up. And remember, like if we go ahead and one thing that's notable about the tracker, right? If we can make an experiment where if I wanted, we can go ahead and lower the price all the way down to like 40% markup, and you will see that our conversion rate is gonna skyrocket. Because we went ahead and explained in a previous video that everything is about price. Like eBay, not everything, but eBay went ahead and put a huge emphasis on the price of the items, right? So if you're price competitive, the cheaper your items are, the higher your sales conversion is gonna be, period. Right. So if you want to increase this number, just go ahead to your tracker, right? And instead of 65, put 55, put 45, put 35, whatever you want. Right. But I'm gonna increase it because that's what I like to do. Because I think like if you don't have like the Amazon accounts, or if you don't have like let's say the money to go ahead and front it, let's say you're starting up a new account and you list 10,000 items. What you want to do is you probably want to list those 10,000 items, but mark it up by like 100%. And with a tracker, you have like the full control to do that. You can put 90. You know what I mean? So if you want to make more profit per listing, you can just put it in 90, and it's gonna go ahead and change all of the prices to a 90% markup. This is
Yeah,
what I did.
but let's put it back to 65.
Yeah, we'll keep, because even if we put it at 90 right now, like we're gonna it's gonna run into it's gonna take like maybe a whole day to update the entire store, yeah. But yeah, I think that'll be a good update. I'm gonna go ahead and continue like launching the tracker. I'm just gonna refresh it, and then let's just go ahead and give you like an update on the total listings on the account. So we didn't get to completely finish our listings. Like last time we talked about it, we had like 7,800 listings. So we posted around 400 items more, like 350 or so. Our goal
Yeah,
is to
we
get
in the
this.
last video, all we did, we got to the level of the product hunter. We didn't actually list the items yet.
Exactly. Well, I started listing them, but we had to do like the orders and like actually use the computer to like catch up on the orders and stuff. So
Okay, okay.
I think for the next day or so, we're just gonna go ahead and like focus on maintenance of the account while everything making sure it's working perfectly, and then we're gonna go ahead and then like start listing back to 2,000 items, because it's gonna, as you can see, the one thing that I want you guys to see that is yesterday we had our biggest day yet, and this was only possible is because we kept listing almost every other day, right? This business, once again, right, the more listings you have, the more money you're gonna make, right? So perhaps like if we get to like more at 10,000 listings, we might see an $800 day or $1,000 day, whatever the case,
Yeah.
right? So with that being said, we just have to make sure that as we continue, like we make sure we have to maintain the account first, right? That is like the account health is everything. And one topic that another user brought up to me, I believe he told me that about like the MC011, if you scale too quickly. For in my opinion, right, with a new account, because we have some advanced users that are watching this. It's not all beginners or whatever, like a lot of advanced users. So this is kind of for like the advanced users, just to kind of pick your brains. And you can go ahead and like message me on Telegram if you want to continue this conversation. But
Yeah,
with
because
MC,
in the description there's a link to Telegram and the way you could join the group where we have a lot of these conversations.
exactly, exactly. So just to finish up for like the advanced users who are concerned about whether this account is going to get MC011 with because we're getting a high volume of sales quickly, I would say my opinion on this would be that um no, it wouldn't because I've recreated this situation before. However, um the one thing that I would say would be because we went ahead and this account is fully trusted and verified by eBay, right?
Yeah,
And because of that, the MC011 they gave you this notice because they don't trust you. So if you knew the eBay CEO, right? You're like I was able to go ahead and unsuspend one of my accounts that were MC011 by simply messaging the vice president of eBay on LinkedIn, and he went ahead and unsuspended my account. You know
really.
the bit, yeah. I was like, that's how I unsuspended my MC011 account. I didn't go ahead and like send an invoice or whatever. I literally went ahead and messaged the CEO, like the vice president of eBay on LinkedIn. Right, I made an account. I paid for the membership to go ahead and message him. I did that, and he went ahead and told his team to unsuspend my account, and there you go. So
Wow.
all it really comes down to is trust, right? If
Yeah.
eBay trusts you, they're gonna go ahead and they'll let you continue because just understand they're not against drop shippers. They're against bad buyer experience. So as long as you're like messaging your customers, making sure the feedback you receive is positive. Like let's go ahead and see some of our feedback, right? Let's say that do not use the item as yet. Well, I don't get.
Did not use the item as yet. He didn't use
So
it yet.
yeah,
That's the
so
one.
why even leave that feedback then?
Yeah.
Anyways, so you can see that oversized, extra large black chimes, great on the second I receive my chimes. Can't ask for any fast service items as described and love the sounds coming from the chimes. Look at this this review that's singing, right? So let's go ahead and open up the item. Look, somebody left a great feedback, and we can see that this is our item, right? Let's actually go ahead and like um open up the item on Amazon, and we can see like what the Amazon item looks like. So if we go ahead and look at the Amazon item price, well, let's go ahead to my custom label SKU. I open on Amazon. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and turn on the eBay sniper. This makes everything easy for me. So this is the eBay sniper. You can switch back between the two Chrome extensions, yeah? So I turned on the eBay sniper, and you can see that the item is $49.99. And we sold it for $82. Right? You can see it's $49.99. We sold it for $82.79. And then the beautiful thing about this is let's go ahead and check the competitors. You'll see that competitors are selling it for 64, 56, 62, 73, 56.99. Right? They're selling it dirt cheap. Yet we sold it for $82.79 and we got a great feedback for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like these guys are selling it for. Let's go ahead and see if they sold it. Yeah, one. This guy sold it. I mean, yeah, but he's selling it for $56.99. We were able to sell it for like much higher. Yeah. So if
And
we
you
go
could
open
tell
it,
that they're all using the same titles.
yeah, exactly. This guy sold it 3 times. Okay, but I guess there's some margin. 56. I don't see this guy got sold 3 of them. This guy didn't sell any. This guy didn't sell any. This guy didn't sell any.
Yeah.
But we were the only ones that sold it at the highest price. We sold it at the highest price, the same item. And yet and then the reason why we were able to sell at the highest price is because look at our title, right? It's beautiful, oversized, extra large black wind chimes, tuned deep tone outdoor gift. And remember, we didn't do anything to make this title. We went ahead and just clicked snipe title onto our eBay on our ecom sniper software, right? We just press snipe title, and it goes ahead and makes this beautiful title for us, right? While this is working, we can kind of go ahead and observe like everybody else is extra wind chimes outdoor large deep tone 36 wind chimes outside, but our one oversized extra large black wind chimes tuned deep tone all outdoor gift. And you can see over here outdoor deep tone wind chimes, extra 36 large, memorial sympathy gift. See, these titles, like we're getting a different title over here because every time you click snipe title, you're gonna get a brand new title. So that means it protects you from like competition and saturation. It keeps you unique every single time. Like you saw, our one says this, right? But if we clicked it, we get a different title. And the reason why is because where the software goes ahead and creates a brand new title every single time. And that's the perfect title. But look at these great ones. Large wind chimes, black wind chimes, 30. These ones are relaxing, soothing, low bass. Yeah, it's not, these are meant to sell, man. But if you look at everybody else's titles, you can see wind chimes, outdoor, large, deep.
Yeah, just keyword stuff. And
Just keyword stuff,
they just competing on price. And that's
exactly.
that's the big difference. One of the big differences between Ecom Sniper and a lot of other strategies. We are doing this to make money. We are doing this to get really good titles, really good descriptions, and sell for a profit margin that makes sense, and not just make like $1 or $2 per sale.
Exactly. Like one thing I will tell you guys, just to close this off, this 82.79, right? Once again, like the question that we're trying to answer for the longest time is, how do we make a title that takes this $49.99 item and makes it worth $82.79? How do you do that? It's the feel. Remember, like one thing that everyone needs to understand is what the reason people go ahead. There's two types of buyers on eBay, right? eBay says it themselves, right? They say that there's items that are sold because of passion and utility, right? So that means like if you're looking for a car battery, it's not because you're passionate about car batteries. You're not gonna frame one or put it on top of your house as a decoration. You probably need that car battery or something to go ahead and like, like fix your car, or like maybe you need a car part or something like that. Maybe paint. It's not a passion item.
Yeah.
So that means a passion, something that is like a car battery, has an intrinsic value. It's hard to go ahead and make the price of a car battery more than it is for everybody else, because everybody is actually just comparing on the price and the features and stuff like that. But let's say, for an example, like a guitar, right? You don't know what the price of a guitar is, or maybe like a curtain, right? These are things that are like people buy these out of passion. This large black wind chimes, right? This is a perfect example of what a passion item would be, right? If we went ahead and just opened up this image and I asked 100 people, what is the price of this wind chimes? You know how many answers I would get?
Yeah, 100 different answers.
100 different answers. Exactly. Right. Because passion items, right? The understanding the price, you can literally price it to be whatever it want. You just have to go ahead and justify that price by making someone's emotions come out to love it. For example, right? Let's say that, like this word, we're using the words tuned deep tone, right? Perhaps this is like this outdoor gifts, like these parts are resonating with the buyer to go ahead and justify the price. So it's not, and the only time you can go ahead and kind of use these titles to kind of change it to however you want to price the items at a higher price is if you go ahead and you find passion items, right? And those passion items, as if you have a great title, you're gonna be able to sell it. And the reason why, once again, is because that's what copywriting is, right? It elicits emotion from a user, right? Somebody
Yeah.
reads the title, right? They feel happy, and that happiness, right? You saw like the feedback that person left. They said that, let's go ahead and just open up our feedback once again. You can see that right off the bat. Great on the second. I received my chimes. Can't ask for any faster. I love the sounds coming from the chimes. Right? They're buying it because of passion. They they love what they're hearing, right? And that experience, right? For them, it was worth $80. It could be worth $200. It doesn't matter. We could have went ahead and put it for $200. We just have to make a great title that matches the price.
Yeah.
But you got to
Yeah.
bring out the value from that. Perhaps, for example, maybe I'll give you guys one example to kind of understand what I'm saying, right? Let's say if I want to sell this item for like $500, right? Like if somebody gave me a challenge to sell this item for $500, it would be a great video if we can actually do something like that. We take an item and we try to sell it for 500 bucks, and like we just try so many techniques until it sells. You know, I'm confident I can do it, but it would take a lot of research. So basically,
Yeah.
what I would do would be like I would look at this, right, and I would look at, right, what are the I would go on, you know, nowadays we have ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT is like, you know, one of the most powerful things that we have today. So what I would ask ChatGPT what medicinal, right, what medicinal outcomes can chimes give you? I would ask something like that. Wind chimes offer decorative objects. If you're referring to a specific brand, the calming sounds uh, might contribute to relaxation, stress reductions, and even mindfulness, right? So right over here, right, I would put like if I want to make this chime worth like 200 bucks, right? I would
Yeah, you
find
put
like,
reduce stress
well,
and
I would exactly. I would do exactly that, but I would go ahead and put it like this, right? So I would put it just so you guys know this to my title. I would put like mindfulness chimes, mindfulness wind chimes, or something branded like that, and
yeah.
I'll put for deep relaxation. You know what I mean? Like I would try to find the hidden value
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the
yeah. I
item.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, and like so this is how you make a product worth more. Like, and that is what Ecom Sniper is doing. It's not going ahead and just like retitling it. It's trying to find the hidden value behind the items, right? Let me see if I can find a stronger one. What is a strong, you know, medicinal property that chimes have? Let me see if I so they're saying they don't know, but if you're looking for more turmeric, what is this? Why am I
No,
getting
that's all
ingredients?
because that's all food. When you're using medicinal properties, you're talking about consuming something.
Oh, okay. So what would be the right word? What would be a health benefit of chimes?
Right.
Give me 5. So in chimes in terms of emerge that as you can provide more details. So they're asking for more details.
No, but
Uh,
from the first request, from the first thing that you put in, you're getting leads. Mindfulness, relaxation.
I hear you, but you know it's not the type of lead that I want. Like I'm looking for like something more like, remember, like ChatGPT is like kind of trained on the internet, right? So they could potentially find like from its database like some type of research paper that, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. But maybe that it doesn't exist.
we can see. Let's see. For this item, can you bring out the hidden value from it? So let's see. Soothing sound therapy. There we go.
Right.
Memorial outdoor ambience. Okay, there we go. These are the words that you want to keep in your title, right? So you would put like oversized chimes. Let me put it here. What am I doing? Oversized black wind chimes. Soothing sound therapy, right? I would put something like, I don't know, vibrant and outdoor ambience, and then something like this, right? Like, and then this one makes the title, like, for me, if someone priced this to be like 200 bucks, I still
Yeah, you
wouldn't
could,
buy it.
but
I
I think you could get that sold for 200.
exactly. This is the whole point of Ecom Sniper, is to go ahead and take like whatever item you have, find the hidden value in it, and bring that value into light,
Yes.
and make and justify the price that we're increasing. So guys, don't feel scared to go ahead and mark it up by 100%, 200%, whatever the case. You know what I mean? As we continue, we're going to be making the software even better, right, every single day. So that means that as time goes on, we're going to be able to like create titles that are going to be worth maybe even $1,000. Who knows?
Yeah. So guys, if
Just be prepared for the return rates, yeah.
yeah, when you raise it to $500, I don't suggest you raise it by
Yeah,
200%, but
it'll be funny. Yeah.
okay. Okay, guys. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, I hope you guys get some more insight on how Ecom Sniper works and what options you have as a dropshipper. Again, the purpose of Ecom Sniper and the purpose of dropshipping is to provide profit and as a scalable business that you will make money from, and not just to generate sales, to feel good about generating sales.
Yeah.
So thanks for being here, Sammy. Again, when you guys watching the video, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comment section how we could help you. In the description, join the Telegram group. We've been having some really good conversation in the Telegram group, so you guys should join it. Peace.
Yeah. Take care.